Hello everybody, what's going on? The Nat here, and welcome back to another episode today. Today, no, we are not playing SMITE. Well, I guess we kind of are, but not how these videos normally go. So, if you watched my last channel update, you would know that I said that there's going to be some new content on my channel. And here it is. You guys wanted it? Or, well, one person wanted it. I know, for sure. So, here it is. This is going to be a top 5 list of in my personal opinion, the top 5 worst gods in SMITE. So, like, we'll go, like, the worst god in SMITE will be last and the second last. Get the idea. And, so, let's get into the first one. Alright, you can see I put myself in jungle practice so I don't have all the gods, and in jungle practice, I can kind of show you them all equally. So, in my opinion, the 5th worst god in SMITE is Artemis. Now, the reason I think Artemis is so bad is because she doesn't really have a lot of mana early game. She's so ridiculously easy to kill. You can see actually, and by the way, the only reason I have a skin for her is because I got it from a chest. To be honest, I don't play Artemis. No, the Artemis is so bad. Like, Artemis is amazing late game. Don't get me wrong, but she is so bad early game that you can't really do a lot with her. Like, what can you do? You can place traps. It's like the most useful thing you can do early game. You can only place like 5 of them. It's not super good. Actually, 5th spot was between Artemis and Ares. I know that sounds kind of weird having Ares in like a top 5 worst god, but I'm not too fond of him because his ultimate's so easy to dodge. You can see here in jungle practice. Look, I'm at level 1 right now. Look how much mana my Transgressor's Fate takes up. So if I want to walk over here to Raw, we're assuming I wouldn't really have any items this early in the game. Granted, I would have starter items, but for a fair sake, because these characters don't actually buy items. Now you see, Artemis is good in the way that she can do a lot of damage, but she also takes a lot of damage. Like, 200 health from that. From like raw basic attacks only. And that was with, and you think you should have to use one ability, but look at this. 33, 33, 33. I do so little damage. It may seem like a lot of damage because he's not attacking me back. But imagine how many times you'd have to hit an enemy early game with Artemis. Now, as I said before, the reason why Artemis is, well, so early on this list, why I think she's better than most, is because personally, I might play her at some point. I don't think she's that bad. Also, too, if we get a full build, let's get, I don't know, Deathbringer, Malice, Shifters, Executioner, and Soul Eater, sure. Get my attack speed there. If we level ourselves up to full level. Come on. Faster. By the way, I have morning voice right now, in case you couldn't tell, because I woke up like half an hour ago, and I still have morning voice because mornings have voices. So now that I've got a full build with Artemis, how much damage I do? I do an insane amount of damage. And her abilities are actually pretty decent. Her stats just aren't good. See, like, still target, that's really good. Look at this. Shredding, that was like 4 shots. But we also have this. Can you use? Granted, that didn't really do a whole lot. My point is this Artemis, she can be good if you play her right. And they've been giving her a ton of buffs recently, too. Like, she used to be like one of the worst gods in SMITE. But now she's livable. Alright, let's see if Raw responds time for Tusky. Oh, no, not really. But, like, you can shred pretty fast with Artemis late game. She's probably one of the best late game gods. I missed that trap. Not to mention too, her Transgressor's Fate can be pretty good if you play it right, obviously. So yeah, that is Artemis. Now let's go to number 4. Okay, and oh, hold on, there we go. In my opinion, we're back. Yay! I just had a little bit of technical difficulties there. Anyways, in my opinion, the 4th worst god in SMITE is Cupid. I know you're thinking, Why Cupid? Cupid's awesome. He has heals, he has damage, his ultimate's pretty good. What's wrong with Cupid? He has great sustain. Thing I don't really like about Cupid is his damage. Like, okay, that's doing a pretty good amount of damage, but throughout the game, I just don't think he's very good. I'm not saying he's terrible. I'm just saying there are better picks than him. Again, he's not super bad. Again, like Artemis, I'm not saying she's terrible, but there are definitely better picks. Like his early game is probably similar to Artemis. His late game is pretty good too. I don't know. I don't like play a lot of Cupid. Also, Cupid looks stupid. That's what I don't like about Cupid. He looks absolutely ridiculous. He has a gigantic head and a tiny body. It looks ridiculous. That's not the reason he's on number 4, by the way. I don't know. Cupid's never really been a god I like too much. Like, I like his escape. This is his escape. It's one of the better escapes, because it also gives you, like, I think it's either movement or attack speed buff, or maybe both. Let's see. Yeah, it gives you a movement speed and an attack speed buff on his that. So he's a very good team fight god. He's late game, for sure. If we go ahead and get a full build with him. Alright. He should do a decent amount of damage. Like 200 damage each. Alright. Let's test it on Raw so you can actually see how much damage he does. If I do that, his one alone, silly amount of damage. It takes a while to activate though. His ultimate is, well, that. And you just wreck them. See, like, in some cases he's better than Artemis. I just don't like how he plays. Like, he's very powerful to play, right? But I can't play him for the life of me, so I don't think he's very good. Remember, as I said, this is the worst gods in my opinion. So maybe you can play Cupid and Artemis amazing, and you're like, what are you talking about, Nat? Cupid and Artemis are the best gods in the game. Actually, they're not the best gods in the game. I think right now the best gods in the game is like Robin or something. Robin and Amaterasu and Raijin. Anyways, guys, let's go to number 3. Alright, so we are back with the third worst god in my opinion is Nemesis. See, Nemesis is an okay god, but I just wouldn't. She's not a god I would want on my team as a jungler. Just really, well, I don't know. Actually, to be honest, I don't really have a great idea what Nemesis does. I just know she's not very good. So, I guess. So, let's see. Why is Nemesis bad? 42 is decent damage. Her early game doesn't seem all that good. So, look, so you have a double dash, which is good, actually. Then, whatever this ultimate is, what is your ultimate? Yeah. Yeah, actually that's a pretty decent ultimate, but I'd feel there are better picks for Assassins than Nemesis. She does good damage, but, like, look at this early game, like, can't hurt anything. Yeah, that's not doing a whole lot of damage. The shield makes her more of a solo lane assassin, I feel like. So I feel she doesn't really fit that assassin. So, like, look at my hits I need to kill her off. That was really hard. That's level 5 too. That's when most assassins become powerful. So, and that's when you need to be good as an assassin. But now if we get Warrior Tabby, let's get that, and that. So now we have a more assassin build Nemesis. This is probably how I would build most of my assassins. We're still level 5 though. We probably don't want to be level 5. You know, I'm a noob and I decided to, go in there at level 5. Alright, level up. Jeez, Raw. Is Raw actually practicing on Odin right now? I feel like Raw's practicing on Odin. Alright. Yeah, 50% of current HP, that's still like really good on Guardians, but other than that, like, it has range, so I feel like it should be a better ability for that kind of thing. That is not 50% of its health, by the way. Okay, so Nemesis is better late game, but still. Really, like, if I was like Loki or something, I could be like 3-shotting these guys. Maybe I'm not building Nemesis right, but I feel like I'm probably playing her right-ish. Again, the shield could really, I feel like high-res could change that to something else. Because, like, you're an assassin, you don't really need a shield. I get them that maybe Nemesis is more of a late-game god, but still. I don't think a shield is terribly useful. Because, I mean, like, it's a good shield. It's definitely Nemesis' sustainability, but I don't think it's really useful. You definitely see more basic attack though, but you'll see your mana starve. Look at my mana; it's going down pretty fast. Like level 20, you should be able to do this for a long time. You shouldn't have to like worry about mana. Anyway, that's why I think Nemesis is number 3. Alright, I am back, and with who I think is the second worst god in Smite. It is Kumbhakarna. I hate Kumbhakarna. In my opinion, Kumbhakarna is worst. Okay, I forgot what he does. I have played him before. So, this is one of his good things. The epic uppercut. How to put it? Mighty Yawn is pretty decent. You see, he has decent abilities, but I don't think they really match up. I think this is a minion toss, right? Yeah, that's a minion toss. See, like, good wave clear, but when I look at his stuff, like, Ymir has a lot of CC. Sylvanas has pretty good CC and healing. Khepri has pretty good CC and revives. Kumbhakarna just has pretty good CC. That's it. There's nothing really to compare to. Like, his passive is great. Like, he's pretty tanky. I do like how tanky he is. To me, that's a really cool thing, but I don't know. Like, I think he's like the... When you think of tanks, this is who you're supposed to think of. He doesn't do a lot of damage, obviously. But, essentially the Guardian up, I'm going to test out his defense now. Let's level him to level 20. Quickly. Choose a focus. I don't know. You would probably have Sovereignty and Heartward. Even though, like, I'm just doing what a normal person would build on him. And probably, like, Spirit Robe. That. And something else, probably. Let's go Spirit Robe. Yes, I don't know. And we'll level them up to level 20, and we're gonna take on FG, see how long we can survive. See, his passive is great. I really like his passive. I think that's awesome. Like, level 20, like, yeah, it's progressive. You can become so hard to kill. I like that. But I feel like they put I feel like he's a bit too much passive and a little too much of everything else. Okay, so here's Fire Giant. Let's see how long we can survive. I don't think we're going to be able to kill it. Yeah, like he's really tanky. Don't get me wrong, but look at this. But granted, this is me building complete tank with him. And well, like level 20, the enemy team's going to be doing a lot more than Fire Giant. You know, like see, like you can build him tanky. Like this is incredibly tanky actually. This is impressively tanky, but you know, this is, well, against FG. And FG, well, yeah, he doesn't do a ton of damage at level 20. And if I'm going all tanky, it means I don't have any damage. Look, I'm doing 49 damage a hit. Granted, there's this too. But still, like, Like the revive is great. It's like Khepri, but it's not. See, Khepri can revive himself and allies. That's why his ultimate is better than Kumba's passive. And Khepri has like a shield passive, so I don't know. I just don't think Kumbhakarna is as good as I would personally want from a Guardian. Now let's get to the final pick. The worst god of the game is. Alright, so as you can probably tell, the worst god in the game of Smite is Rat. The only real good thing about Rat is his absolutely ridiculously small hitbox, but other than that, he is so terrible. Like, look at his damage. Look at it. His ultimate does like 440. That is his ultimate. And, like, his passive is just like, yay, you get an acorn. Good for you. Like, okay, I think... Like, the credits, these are all pretty good, I mean. Like, this is a lot of physical power, but still. Let's say Dart for that one. Maybe I want that. Then Warrior Tabby, then Jorn's Wrath. But apparently Sapphire Acorn is better. Alright. Alright, let's get that then. I guess. I don't know. And Shifters, sure. Maybe like Crit? I don't know. Where's Crit Chance? That. Alright. So, let's go full build first. I won't even show him early game. I won't even. I'm pretty sure he's pretty much terrible all game too. And really, when everyone knows how bad Rat is, this can't have been a surprise to most people. Rat is, like even the pro league players say it. If you don't believe me, go watch somebody else's tier list, and you'll see. So with Rat, his ultimate is actually, it's a pretty decent ultimate, but well, it's Rat. I mean, like, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Okay. So you do decent damage with your basic attacks, but still, at level 20, and I'll remind you, Raw in the jungle practice cannot buy any items. See, he can't buy any items. It doesn't happen. So against somebody who can't buy any items, and we're only doing like 300 damage, it is really so terrible. Now, a lot of his moves are pretty cool, and he's a cool god. I'll admit that. He is one of the coolest gods in the game, in my opinion. I think he's awesome. And not awesome like in the sense that he's actually good, I mean like in the sense that he's really fun to play and stuff. I was actually thinking of getting him at one point, but then after... You look at his damage. Like, look at it. 300 damage on crits. And we've built a lot of power. Look at our power. 290 power. And you're still only doing 300 damage on crits? Like... Oh. I stand corrected. So I guess he's level 1, so you don't have any defense at all. There's a lot more, but still. Come on, Hi-Raz. Make Rat better. I understand why people like him, because he's cool and all that, but he's cute too, he's cute. Like, but still. Hi-Raz. You can do better with Rat. He used to be really good. He's really good in the earlier levels. So if you're a lower level player, I think you remember Rat was pretty good. Either that or they just nerfed him a million times since I've been there. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up the episode for today. So, I hope you enjoyed this interesting, unique episode. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!